Hello friends, and welcome back to yet another paper wig tutorial. It's the one you've all been waiting for because I've gotten so many comments on if I could make a ponytail paper wig and a bun paper wig. So I'm going to combine those two into one video. This might be a really long video because I'm doing multiple things in one video. So if it's longer than 20 minutes, in the comments, I will put time markers for like the beginning of each part, like when I do ponytail, because I'm doing two kinds of ponytails, and one bun. So I'll put markers to where you can just skip to get the beginning of the tutorial, so you don't have to watch the whole thing. But that's only if it's like longer than 20 minutes. And again, I am not the best at paper wigs. I have like absolutely no knowledge on how to make the ponytails and the buns. So I have some people again that you should look at, and I'm gonna try my best to explain how to make it, but these people have great stuff and I think you should check them out. And I will be linking in the description the other wigs videos that I made, because I'm not gonna be making a full wig. I have this base that I'm gonna just be sticking stuff on to show you how it goes on, but I'm not doing the base again. I'm not making a full wig because I'm be 3 different parts. So if you need anything, just go there. I've also gotten comments like to make specific wigs, like for specific characters. And as much as I love comments like that, that is something I will not be doing because I get a bunch of those and I don't have the time to make a bunch of like specific videos. So I prefer to make like general videos so that anyone can use them to then create those wigs that you want to see. So that's why I won't be doing any of those. But if you want like a certain type of wig, please let me know and I will do a tutorial for it. Alright, on to the video. Up first, I'm going to be doing pigtails, like little side pigtails. Again, I am not entirely sure how to do this. I've looked at stuff and I've watched some videos, so I know how to make the shapes, but I don't know how to attach them properly and all that. So it's gonna be interesting. So I recommend looking at the people that I suggest because they have a lot of good stuff. What you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to make a lot of little pieces like this. I'll show you how to cut them out, and you're gonna tape them like this. So you take your pencil, I'll just draw it and then I'll show you. Okay, I wasn't sure how this was gonna work, so that's why I did most of it beforehand. And draw something like that. Obviously make yours a lot better than how I did mine. And you can draw them differently, like depending on how your character looks or however you want your thing to look. And you can do, I'd recommend doing like a two piece, but you could do a 3-1. You could even do a 1, like just like a curve, but I think the 2s work better. But it is up to you how you do your wig, because it is your wig. And then you're just gonna follow it along and position it where you think it looks best. I'm gonna put it right. I'm gonna put mine right there. Actually, I'm gonna put mine there. and just tape that on. And then I think you're gonna try to like, you don't have to do that because then you can just like stick yours on like there. But I think what people do is they take it and they go inward so it looks like that and just tape it. And then what you want to do is take your base you're gonna want to like tape it, and you're gonna have to like reposition it while you're taping it. But like while I'm struggling with attaching it, I'm gonna note that you're gonna want this part that goes down like that to be the bottom, and the part that goes up like that to be the top. So it looks like a ponytail. Finally got it to stick. I would recommend putting a little bit hot glue on it and sticking it in, and then putting hot glue around like this part and using the tape to secure it, because it was really hard to get like that. And I also recommend putting yours lower and having it tilt more. I just stuck mine up there because that's how I got it on. And all you're gonna have to do next is just make another one exactly like this, except flipped so it can go here. And then you just do your bangs, finish up the rest of the wig, and you've got pigtails. So next I am going to teach you how to do like a long ponytail in the back, which again you can use that for pigtails, and you can also use this for a like a short ponytail in the back. Like it doesn't matter. But I'm gonna be putting it in the front so you can see it, and I'm gonna move on to that. While I'm pre-cutting stuff for the next one, I forgot to mention I used about 7 pieces of paper for this one. You can use more. I wouldn't recommend using less than 6, because you need to get that shape. But I used 7 pieces, and I'll remember to tell you how many of these I used. I will show you how to do this. I didn't make mine curvy enough, so I'll put a shape up here that is closer to how you're going to want to draw yours, because mine didn't curve enough. I have right now 7 pieces, but I'm going to add another here when I show you how to draw it. And you're going to want, it took me a while to figure this out, because when you curve it, it's going to look weird if you don't alternate them. So you got to have some facing this way and some facing this way, kind of like a treetop almost. But there's 7 in here right now, and I'm going to add one more. I would say don't use more than 8, but don't use less than 8, but try to use a lot more than 8. I'm only using 8 right now, just so because this is like just a test to show you. But here's what you're going to want to draw and cut out. And again, you can make these longer or shorter, however you want. And if you want to put this in the back like a short ponytail, and if you want to put this on the side like 2 long pigtails, that's fine. You can do what you want. Oh, and I would recommend for this one only doing the one shape, which is just like the curve instead of the one where it has the 2 points. But again, do what you want. So you want to draw that. But you want to have it curve more, so again, I'll put the shape up here. I did not draw it right. And you're just going to want to cut that out. So you have that. And you're going to take yours, and I'm going to alternate this one and put it right there. Maybe move it up a little bit. And just tape it. Need another piece of tape. until you have this. And then you're gonna wanna curve it again. See, mine doesn't bend. So it's gonna like stick out. So I will have the new shape to draw. But if you want this, if you're like putting it here, like you can do that. But if you want like a ponytail that goes like that, I will put a new shape. And I would do this this fold a lot tighter than when you did it for this. Yeah, you're probably gonna want to put more shapes. Now for attaching it, you're just gonna take your cap and put it, like that. Again, I will show the shape that you should draw instead of what I did, so that way it curves more. And I do definitely think you should add more to it. But now I'm gonna go into buns, and this is the hardest one. I'm not entirely sure at all how to make these because I couldn't find any tutorial on it except for a reference photo, and I think I understand it, so we're gonna do that and we're gonna see how it goes. So for the bun, what I think you do is you start by crumpling up a piece of paper, and you want to get it as like circular as you can. And again, you can if you want it bigger or smaller, I'm gonna add like half a piece of paper more to mine. But you can add more paper to make it a good size. Squish it, and now I'm gonna tape it into more, tape it together and tape it into more of a circular shape. You're gonna need like a lot of tape for this. Once you have something that kind of looks like this, you should be good. Again, mine is rather small, so I would maybe recommend using 2 pieces of paper when you crumple it up to get like an average size. But now I am going to cut a bunch of really, really thin strips of paper, like about that big. I said big, I meant like thick. You're gonna want to make them long, like I would go all the way up the paper, just so you can like get a good read on how big they are, and you're gonna be able to get a lot out of like one strip. And this will vary. The length you make them and the size you decide to make them will vary depending on how big this thing is. But you're gonna measure it on, I cut mine out, on this, and you're gonna tape it to the, you're gonna need a lot of tape to get it. And you're gonna take another piece and just follow it down, kind of like when you make this, and you're gonna do that the entire way around your ball. I'll demonstrate. You're also gonna want to position that. You're gonna want to play with the positioning, like so it goes around. I'll do a few more and then I'll just finish it up. Yeah, that won't. So they can be close together you just gotta make sure it fits all the way around and you don't want too many holes. And I guess it's okay if you use the same color paper. I use different paper, so it's kind of gonna stand out if I have like too many gaps. But you can make gaps and then go and fill them in after if you need to like move on from a space, because that might actually be easier and it might save you time. Okay, I have mine finished. All the gaps are pretty much filled in. I definitely recommend you make yours bigger, and I would spend a lot more time trying to get the inside ball more circular, because mine is very lumpy. But otherwise it doesn't look as bad as I thought. And now you can put it pretty much anywhere that you wanted. I would recommend hot gluing these on. I'm not going to do that because I don't have a lot of hot glue and I need it for something else. But I recommend hot gluing these on and then putting tape to secure them. But you can make a ton of these, however many you need, but I would recommend making them bigger than what I did. I'll just do a tape roll to stick it on to show you, but that won't last. So I would recommend putting hot glue, and then you can put probably some tape around it to secure it. And that's how you would do a bun. So these are all the ones that I did. That's all that I have. I don't think this video was as long as I thought it was gonna be. I'll have to look when I'm editing, so I probably won't do the markers in the comments. That was only if it was longer than like 20-25 minutes. But I hope it was helpful. If you have any questions on how to do these, if something wasn't clear, let me know in the comments and I will explain better. If you want any more, I don't know what else you could want, but if you want any more paper wig tutorials, let me know. Again, I probably won't be doing specific characters unless I get a ton of comments on asking for a specific wig, but I typically only get one for a random character, so I won't be doing that. But if you want any more tutorials on these, let me know. If you want anything else, let me know. I will make them. But that's pretty much it. That's all I have. I hope it was enjoyable. I hope you learned something. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And it'll be almost Halloween when I post this. I won't be posting on Halloween because it's not a Sunday, I think. But it will be like before Halloween? It'll be the week before Halloween. So I won't be posting on Halloween because it's not a Sunday. So make sure you have a fun and safe Halloween. Let me know what you're being for Halloween if you are dressing up. I would love to hear that. Also, I think I mentioned in the last video I made a Twitch channel. I don't know how to tell you guys through YouTube that I'm going on Twitch. So make sure you follow my Instagram here, or just follow my Twitch so you know when I'm gonna be posting. I'll try to do it Sundays, but I probably won't get to it this month. I'll probably start in November. If you have any more video ideas, I would love to hear them because I am running low on video ideas. If you want any more paper wigs, let me know. Be happy to make stuff that you guys want to see. But yeah, that's it. So bye. Thanks for watching.